Hi guys, April here with Traveling Our Beautiful Earth. I just wanted to do an update of the video I did about 3.5 years ago. It was labeled 40 and Pregnant. A lot has changed since then. If you know, after I did the 40 and Pregnant video, there was a long pause. There was actually a quite long pause before that. We had bought a 1969 Avian, I believe it was 69 or 62. And we were going to move down south when I found out that I was pregnant. And if you watch the video, I'll tell the whole backstory. It's kind of an interesting story. So yeah, here we are. My daughter is a little over 3, coming up on 3.5. So a lot has happened since my last video. I still hold strong with the like, if you're older, like I was when you get pregnant, it's not like that much bigger of a deal. I will tell you, like, where I'm at, like, mentally and spiritually and stuff, it is a lot easier being older. You're more patient and everything else as far as like having a kid goes. And because we take good care of ourselves and we're healthy, keeping up with her isn't too bad either. The problems that we come across as parents are, I think, are kind of the problems that everyone comes across. We weren't planning on having kids. I didn't do any research on being a parent, so it was kind of like we jumped all in. And I've read books when I was pregnant, and I continue to read books about parenting. And there's no perfect solution for anything. I feel like when it comes to parenting, it's definitely it's a learning experience. And I think that really, like, what it takes to be a good parent is to be very connected to your child and to be able to understand their wants and needs, and also be able to understand like how to properly communicate with them and how to get them to listen to you. And a lot of it is mirroring. If you want them to listen to you, you have to listen to them, and stuff like that. But yeah, I think that it's a little bit easier at my age, like I said, as far as like patience goes and everything else. But yeah, this is a travel channel, and as you all know, like, since having her, we haven't been able to travel as much. And that's due to finances, not because we don't want to, not because she doesn't want to. She is like an awesome hiker. I totally am bummed that we went on an Upper Peninsula trip this last summer in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, those who are familiar with it. And we had a blast with her. Oh my gosh. And all these hiking trails and up on the coast, by Pictured Rocks area, you go on a hiking trail and it leads you to the water, and the water looks like the ocean and it's crystal clear. And she just had a blast. We're gonna go there next year, so I'll do like a video. That's the thing. Since we've had her, we haven't been doing a lot with this channel, and I really want to get back to that. I've been trying to post once every 2 weeks, and do that. And traveling with a child is a different journey. And me and CJ also like to go on our individual travels. But as far as being parents at the age we are now, like I said, I think it's more of a pro than a con. We're A lot of our issues that we're having, I feel like everyone is experiencing right now. Financial problems are really bad. Everything is skyrocketing. The prices of food is skyrocketing. I make Personally, I make like, I don't know, I think it's like $7 or $8 more than I did 5 years ago. And we are still struggling. CJ's making more money than he was 5 years ago, and we're still struggling. It's like paycheck to paycheck, and it gets very stressful. Um, so it'll be interesting to see like where our journey goes and like how we deal with that. I've been trying to focus like on learning and educating myself on, what to do and where to go. But that's it. I just wanted to do that little update. And being a parent to me is it's everything. And when I say everything, I mean it's awesome and horrible. It's everything. Yeah, it's changed my life. I will say one thing I know for sure is it's made me a better person. I feel like I'm a more empathetic, more patient and kind person because of her. Being a parent is an amazing thing. And I don't think there's any preparation for it that's proper. But the one thing I will say, being a parent at any age, make sure you at least somewhat are financially stable. You're never going to be financially stable enough to be a parent, but financially stable, and most important, like emotionally and spiritually stable enough to handle something like that, because it's a big on taking, and you will be pushed aside. Like your needs will be pushed aside to some degree. And I always hated hearing that when I was pregnant. Like, like, oh, you're not, you got to focus only on this child and you got to sacrifice yourself. And I'm like, that's kind of bullshit, because like you also have to care for yourself. And I still feel that way, but at the same time I get what they were saying, like, because there is going to be a lot of sacrifices made. But at the same time it's important to make time for yourself, which once again I feel like with age, I've learned how to do both of those things better, how to care for others while caring for myself instead of all in one. But it's right now is like, it's kind of it's a difficult time here in Michigan. It's cold as hell out. It's like every day you're lucky if it gets above 20. We rarely see the sun. So there's a lot of, we want to be outside, we want to be doing stuff, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, we're gonna do some more stuff locally, like I said, in the near future with her. I'm not gonna have her like on camera a whole bunch because I think that's kind of not good, but maybe here and there, like, because it will be a family thing. It'll be, and then the things we do individually. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to do that update finally, 5 million years later. Thank you for listening, guys, and I really hope you all have an amazing holiday. And just remember, like, if you're struggling financially and all that other stuff, you can still have a good time. It's not what Christmas is about. Your kids don't need 5 million presents. They need you, and they need your presence. And presents, not presents. Okay, that's it. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos. I'm going to try to post one at least every other week. And they're going to be all different. They're going to be backpacking. They're going to be camping. They're going to be traveling, staying in hotels, road trips, you name it. We're going to do it. Maybe a little more stretched out than what we would love, but we're going to do it. And we'd like to take you along. I'm going to be getting a passport for myself and my daughter because my passport needs to be updated, and I will be changing my name. So I want to get, like, I have to get a brand new passport. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.